Welcome back to Girl Talk. I'm here at the Greenery with Jamie Harrison and Wendy Porterfield. And despite what Debbie Lyons thought about the fairy pots, we'll do that another time. But being that it's warm, we're hitting the summer season, it's time for another demonstration, which we loved the one last Christmas. It's long overdue.
Right.
We're talking succulents today, and you all have a great demonstration for us and how to put together a beautiful pot of succulents. So I'm just going to turn it over to you ladies and kind of show us how it's done.
Well, it's getting hot in the season, and so we're transforming from all of our spring flowers to our succulents and sedums. And Wendy is our potter here at the Greenery, and she's going to show us just a real quick pot that we can do with succulents and sedums.
Yeah. Now, succulents and sedums don't need a lot of water, which is great for this time of year. And so the thing that we try to find is things that have interesting texture and color. And the important thing about this pot is it doesn't shed like your flowers would shed if around a pool or a deck. This won't, and it doesn't require a lot of maintenance on your part in terms of nipping back and clipping things.
To get more time at the pool.
To get more time at the pool, exactly. So this is an agave. A lot of people have seen century plants, but this is a different form, calamari, and it's got a wonderful texture, and it's a wonderful center plant because it will stick up pretty high and give the piece some height, which we like to do.
And just in the interest of time, obviously, we're foregoing
all
of the actual planting.
Yeah. Jamie would like it if I could plant something in 7 minutes, but I can't. So the other thing we'll do is we'll add some color here with this is actually a purslane. There's portulaca and purslane. This has a bigger leaf, but this will flower. It opens up when it gets hot and sunny.
Which, if you can see, this is a great plant for hanging baskets right now. We have one hanging back here.
This is
and
absolutely
nice fuchsia.
gorgeous. It is beautiful.
Right.
And they are going like hotcakes. This is a bromeliad, although not in the sedum and succulent family. It does well outside, and it adds a different texture and a lot of different color. This also is another succulent that we'll use, and see, this adds a little bit of light in there.
Love the variation of green. It just gives a really nice contrast.
Right, and the white makes this all a lot brighter, which is really
sure
interesting.
Does, yeah.
And then this is what we do with clients. If they have a pot, we'll go around with them, we'll pick out plants, and we'll do what we call pot in pot, so they can see a pot before they have it planted, which is a really great feature for them. This is hens and chicks. You may have seen this in people's yards. We like it in containers as well. So it works pretty well. It is a different texture. And then we'll put some more purslane in the back.
And this is a favorite of mine. I love this brown color. I actually have it in a pot, in a container in front of my house with petunias, that antique color petunia.
Look at the yellow flower on there.
Very, very cool color.
There you go. And
very different.
And we've done this in a green pot because that's nature's neutral. So everything that you put in it looks fabulous. I mean, you can't really go wrong.
You could just see how this would come together and make a beautiful display, like you said, on a patio, any kind of outdoor furniture piece.
Go on a big table.
With very little care,
with
and which
very
will
little
hold
care.
up through the summer.
One thing I will say about succulents and sedums is I prefer that they're higher because dogs and cats may chew them, and it's not a really good plant for them to chew.
Okay.
Some of them can be poisonous, not all of them.
That's a good note.
But I think, just be a little careful with them. And we've made this large pot over here that sits higher. Once again,
is beautiful.
This is in the agave family, which is the same family as this. We've used this purslane, and this also is a succulent.
And that's a beautiful, delicate flower on there too.
They're small, cute.
Right, but you can see there's a lot of things that you can do with these, and
a lot of different color and texture.
There's no limit to what you can do. This is stone crop.
And you know what I love too is, again, you can bring your pot in, and you all can help them plant it.
Absolutely.
So you can put it together and do all the work, and we can take it home and display it as if we had done it ourselves. Or, of course, you can come in, get some recommendations, and then do it yourself at home, which is really great.
Either way.
Yeah,
Speaking
and
of pots and great things, because you've got a great sale this week. So please, this weekend,
Right, this weekend, the 21st and 22nd, you can come in. We're doing a big summer sale, a little different than any sale that we've done before. Anywhere from 10 to 50% off, all different items.
50,
50, 50, and that is off of all of our living, our plant and shrubs, but also off of our statuary and our fountains and our pots. So really, it's a great time to come in and stock up for our big summer sale.
So all those fun embellishments that we can add to our garden space.
Most of us are done planting for the season, or most of our planting for the season, but it's a great time to come in and start decorating.
And you know what, we talked about this before we started filming, because I was asking Jamie, I was like, my poor petunias and things that just hanging baskets that I got way back in April. And I'm thinking, oh, things are just looking sad right now. What am I doing wrong? And she said, nothing. So
nothing.
You know,
it's one of the lessons I've learned right away starting at the Greenery is that annuals are annuals, and there's a time for them to be done. And with our spring annuals are ending now, and it's time to move into summer annuals and succulents and things that can take the heat.
Time to transition. So again, if it's looking tired and you planted it back in March or April, it's probably time to switch it out with something that will be able to withstand the summer heat and the weather and the humidity that we've got coming up, you know, all through July and August. And again, being from up north, and just wasn't quite used to doing that.
You know what? And we are still doing seminars. So every Wednesday and every Saturday at 10:30, come on in. We do free seminars, and we help people from up north and all around learn about just those type of things. So
that's
free
great.
Seminars, 10:30 every Wednesday and every
And you can sign up
Saturday.
for their e-newsletter and all that great stuff that they have here at the Greenery. So don't miss out and get here this weekend for a great sale. So Jamie and Wendy, thank you both so much.
Thank you.
Get your succulents. And thank you all for joining us on this episode of Girl Talk. I'm Debbie Court. We'll see you next time.